Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the most frequently asked questions about gap trading and about my course at LazyGapTrader.com. Some of the most frequently asked questions are, what is it? How is it taught? What can I trade? How much money can I make? That's the obvious question. And what type of ongoing support will I get? And so what I thought is we would talk through some of the issues surrounding some of these questions so that it becomes clear to those of you that may be on the fence and thinking about purchasing the course. So the first order of business is, what is gap trading? Very simply put, gap trading is when stocks are gapping up or down, and gapping means they're opening up a significant amount from yesterday's close or down a significant amount from yesterday's close. Why does that happen? It happens because of a news event. It happens because of earnings, which is also a news event. Anytime a stock is gapping up or down at the open, it creates an opportunity. Why? Because nothing goes in a straight line. Every stock will find a support or resistance level at one point throughout the morning, and it generally will normalize for the remainder of the day. That event, that opportunity, creates the trading opportunity for us. So when a stock is gapping down at the open, let's say a stock is gapping down 6-7% at the open from yesterday's close. What we're able to do is find that support level where that stock is likely to have a price reaction in the other direction. So it comes into a certain level and it immediately bounces higher, creating an opportunity. If you can know the level ahead of time and put an order in to buy that level, that's where the opportunity exists, because it's an opportunity for quick profits when that stock trades in the other direction or has a reaction in the other direction. So as an example, let's take a look at the last trade that we had, which was the prior trading day, and we'll take a look at exactly what happened to that stock. The most recent gap trade that we had was with Lululemon. LULU is the ticker symbol. This is the daily chart. Can't get a lot of information off the daily chart about what happened during the day with our gap trade, so let's drill down to a shorter time frame. So here's a 1-minute chart, and you can see here where the stock opened the day before all the way up here. The closing price of the 1st of September was $76.66. The stock opened the following morning at $70.58, gapping down, creating an opportunity for traders that can identify a level where that stock is likely to have a price reaction in the other direction. So for members, we identified a level of $69.59, represented by the trend line running across the screen here. You'll see what happened when that stock came into the trend line, making a low of $69.55. In the next minute of the day, the stock was making a high already of $70.28. This is a scalp trade. This is an opportunity to scalp trade the market, whether it's a long play or a short play, very quick, very precise. You're on to the next trade. Some trades will produce more profit. Some trades will produce less. In fact, some trades will produce a tremendous amount of profit. And that's something that you'll see throughout the course when I give examples of the specific trades we took and the ones that had tremendous gains in a very short period of time. You'll understand how to take advantage of those moves. Another question I get a lot is, how is the course taught? Is it a PDF file? Is it a webinar? Do you have a chat room? What is it? The answer is, it's a self-paced, video-based course that you have lifetime access to. Let's take a look at exactly what the course looks like in the back end. So here's the actual site where you get to log into, you get access to, and you can see here on the left side, here are the topics in the course. We go through the stock selection process. How do you select stocks? What are their criteria? What are we looking for? All that's discussed in that section. The morning gaps, an in-depth explanation of the morning gaps and how we take advantage of these situations. The thought process I go through each and every morning on how to identify the best gap trade opportunities for the day. Playing both sides, the long plays and the short plays, go into depth on how we identify the resistance level plays versus the support level plays, the ones that are gapping up versus the ones that are gapping down. The next is the trade location. We go through the higher risk trades. We go through identifying highs. How do you identify a high for a scalp short? The next section, I teach you how to get the most out of a trade, the home run trade. How do you have an emotionless trade or a risk-free emotionless trade? How do you stay in a trade for the entire run? How do you not get whipped out of a trade? I teach you a specific strategy on how to turn a small winner into a risk-free, emotionless trade that you can hang on to and squeeze the most profit out of. When to avoid certain trade levels. Sometimes the most important trade is the one you avoid so as not to lose money. The light goes on, some more insight into the morning gaps. There's another section of the course that teaches you about gap fill trades. I say the money is in the list. I teach you how to take all the trades that we identify each and every day on the morning gap trades, and I teach you how to turn those into another day trading strategy that you can identify trades each and every day, and there's so many that you can identify. It's an endless opportunity. I go over the strategy, setting yourself up for success, how to get another bite at the apple, and then we have a wrap-up. So everything in this course is laid out, everything you need to know to trade the morning gaps and the gap fill strategy. It's complete, it's concise, and it's comprehensive. The next question is, what can I trade? Well, in the course, I teach specifically what stocks this works the best with. I teach you where to find them. I teach you what you're looking for, what characteristics, the parameters, the whole 9 yards. It's all taught in the course. The most important question, how much money can I make? This is always the first question I get. And the true answer is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a marathon. If you want to be successful in the trading business, this is a long-term business that compounds over time. It doesn't matter how much money you have to start with today. I have traders that started with $2,000, and I have traders that start with hundreds of thousands of dollars or more. It doesn't matter. It goes back to how many shares can you buy on this trade. If you have a series of successful trades over time, you're going to be able to increase your share size, thus increase your profits, thus increase your account size. That's the way compounding works. You can make $100 a trade, you can make $1,000 a trade, you can make $5,000 a trade. It all depends on how much you have to start with, but you have to start somewhere. Don't get sucked in to the get-rich-quick schemes because, in truth, folks, they don't exist. There is no such thing as a get-rich-quick scheme in the market. It doesn't work like that. If it did, everybody would be rich and nobody would have to worry about a thing. This is a marathon. Can you make $1,000 a month? Absolutely. Can you make $2,000 a month? Absolutely. Can you make $10,000 a month? Absolutely. It depends on where you are in your account size, where you start, and it depends on how many shares of a stock you're able to purchase today versus 6 months from now or a year from now. Another tremendous question. What type of ongoing support will I get? You get all you need. So my philosophy is no question goes unanswered. And that's very important because once traders go through the course, they may have some questions about something specific in the course. Well, guess what? I'm here to help. If need be, I'll make you a private video explaining something that may not have been clear on the first go around. What you'll learn is when you go through the course 2, 3, 4 times, you tend to learn things that you didn't notice the first time around. But even at that, I am here to help. I have never ignored one question from anybody that's bought my course. I'm here to help. I want to make you a better trader. I want to make you a better gap trader. I don't limit the questions to gap trading. You want to ask me any trading question under the sun, I'm here to help you. I've been trading for 25 years. I've basically seen most everything there is to see as it relates to trading. I've made every mistake in the book, most of them more than once. That's how I learned what not to do. Take the benefit of what I know. Take advantage of my knowledge and my offer that I'm here to help. I want you to be successful. These were some of the most frequently asked questions. If you have other questions, feel free to ask me. Post them on the YouTube channel. Email me directly. My website is lazygaptrader.com. You can email me. The email is slightly different. It's david@mystrategicforecast.com. And you can feel free to ask me anything you like. I'm here to help. Come over to lazygaptrader.com. Check out the course. You'll see, folks, this is a wonderful opportunity to trade the markets with success. My gap trading has around a 75% success rate, winners versus losers. My winners average about 3%. My losers average less than 1%. And that in and of itself, folks, is a recipe for success. I'm David Frost, lazygaptrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks.